Welcome to the lesson 20 of the Advent of SysML v2. This is a training series consisting of short videos and exercises brought to you by Sensmetry in collaboration with Vince Molnár. My name is Kęstutis, and today we'll learn about automating model workflows with CI/CD. By the end of the lesson, you will know what CI/CD is and why it matters for SysML v2, how automated validation and report generation work in practice, and how to apply this to your own projects. CI/CD stands for Continuous Integration and Continuous Deployment. It's a practice from software development that automates quality checks and generates deliverable artifacts on every change of version-controlled information. Think of it like a quality control system on a manufacturing line. Every change gets automatically inspected, verified, and processed. In traditional workflows, a model change triggers a cascade of manual tasks. You need to validate the model, regenerate the bill of materials, update diagrams, notify stakeholders. Manual execution doesn't scale well. With multiple engineers, frequent changes and tight schedules, something may get missed, deliverables may not be done on time, or validation may happen too late in the process, resulting in late issue discovery and expensive fixes. CI/CD eliminates this by automating the entire workflow. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. So here's the Santa Sleigh model with 5 bags configured for delivery run 1382. Let's add an emergency bag for the North Atlantic route. Then we save the model, we stage the changes, we enter the commit message. Once we do that, we commit and push the changes to a remote repository. Remote repository has automation, pipelines, workflow already configured. We switch to the GitHub Actions page. Here we see CI/CD pipelines. 2 pipelines finished in the past. The third one just started for the changes we made. It has 2 jobs. Each of them contains a number of execution steps. We'll review these steps later. What it does, it generates a report, bill of materials, and the next job deploys this report to GitHub Pages, which allows the viewing of the report for the stakeholders. Here we have it opened, bill of materials, HTML and Markdown produced report. It has the crew decomposition, all the attribute info, etc. So that's the whole process. Make a change, commit it to repository, CI/CD pipeline runs automatically and produces new reports and other artifacts with the latest source of truth data. Let's explore the configuration YAML file for the automation workflow we just saw. It specifies when to run it, where to run it, and what steps to execute. First, on line 8, we have the trigger. It determines when the CI pipeline, that is the whole workflow with individual jobs, starts. Here, we specify that automation tasks run when changes are committed to repository, 2 branches with changes are being merged, or when it is triggered manually. Then, on lines 23 and 26, we have environment specification. GitHub spins up a fresh Ubuntu machine with Python already installed. This CI/CD job contains a number of execution steps. Let's explore each one. First step downloads repository dependencies. Second step checks out the code and installs those dependencies. Then the third one validates that all SysML models are in the repository. This is Syside's built-in validation. If any model is invalid, the automation workflow is stopped here. Next step generates the report. This script uses Syside Automator to extract data from the model and generate the bill of materials. It evaluates all attributes, calculates totals, formats everything. The final step uploads the report as an artifact. This lets you download it from GitHub Actions page. And the second job publishes the report to GitHub Pages, which makes it accessible to stakeholders. So why does it work so well with SysML v2? There are 2 reasons. First, SysML v2 is textual. You are working with text files, not binary blobs. That means you can version control it with Git and process it automatically. Second, it's executable. With Syside Automator, you can evaluate expressions, traverse the model structure, and extract model data programmatically. When you combine that with Git for version control and Syside for package management, you've got a complete systems as code infrastructure. Your models become real engineering artifacts with the same automation that transformed software development. And the benefits are huge. For example, we get immediate validation. Errors can be caught at every committed change, not weeks later during integration. We have synchronized deliveries. Stakeholders always get current documentation because it regenerates automatically. It becomes easier to enforce standards. Quality checks run on every single change. Furthermore, we have a complete traceability. Your Git history shows exactly what changed, when, and what validation it passed. And lastly, we enable confident collaboration. When changes get merged, integration issues get caught automatically. So that's how you can perform crucial tasks with automated CI/CD workflows. What we saw today is just a glimpse of what could be done. The CI/CD workflows can facilitate automated interface verification, requirements traceability, mass budget tracking, multi-model consistency checks. So for today's challenge, we encourage you to think about automation possibilities for your own projects. What quality checks would you want to automate? What reports would you want to generate automatically? The blog post has more ideas how to get started. Links are in the video description. Share your ideas and feel free to ask questions in our community forum. Like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on the bell icon to get notified about future lessons. Take care and happy modeling!